You feel shut your ass up.
Sweet dreams, you little bastard.
God damn. And laid his ass out too.
It's like you can't look at your mafia customer snitch on.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, a cat with some scissors?
A cat on top of a
thing. A cat who clearly doesn't want to be there, too. The cat's all like...
He got over the shotgun.
Oh, my God. This is Christ. Oh, I had scissors. Big old scissors.
And one ready to shoot his ass in the head.
All right. That's kind of funny. I'm sorry. See, it was a dog in the nightmare. There's a bunch of cats ready to up.
Yeah, with
pitchforks and shit.
ready to cut his balls
I'll
off.
cut his dick off.
Join me for a night of sit-down comedy over at the Broadway Comedy Club March 15th. That's in New York, of course. We're going to be back in the Red Room, and tickets are on sale right now. Double Toasted Live in Los Angeles is going to be Saturday, April 27th for a night of comedy games and that after party. This monkey, man, I don't understand. I don't know what this monkey trying to tell me, man. Oh, a lot of people confused by this monkey, man.
What, talk about like, who is this supposed to entertain? what demographic is this for?
Entertain? I mean, why does this even exist? I don't know what people I've watched many a film and have been confused and baffled by many a motion picture out there, but none has baffled me more than this monkey, boy. this monkey bone right here.
You, go.
A lot. That boy got it still in my brain, man. I'm still trying to figure out what the monkey trying to tell me.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Shit, my brain, man. The monkey bone me good, man.
Got you like beautiful minds.
Yeah. Trying to work these monkey equations out. What the hell is this monkey trying to say?
He's wrong. You got the carrot too.
No. Damn it, man. What does this monkey want?
Stu was about to have it all until it all came crashing down.
How many versions of Monkey Bone they make? Because that's not how it works out in
yeah,
mine.
exactly. Yeah, that threw me off because I remember seeing that part and then watching the movie. I was like, that's not how that happened.
The movie can't even figure out what it's doing itself. That was not in the movie, y'all.
I said,
This movie's confusing itself.
Story of a man whose imagination brought him.
All right, so I'm already.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I can't do
trying to
it.
make this seem wholesome and sweet.
No, hell no. Ain't nothing wholesome, ain't nothing sweet, ain't nothing sane, ain't nothing normal, ain't nothing straightforward. I don't know what the hell's going on with this movie. This movie's all.
It's kind of all over the place.
This movie's all over the goddamn place. It's like they threw a. It's like the movie exploded and just went everywhere.
Clean it up.
The Monkey Bone is the perfect name of this movie because this movie is like a monkey just throwing shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, if a movie ever acted like it's this movie right here, man. This movie's out of his goddamn mind.
As he writing the script.
This movie was throwing shit all over the room, hitting people, hitting walls, throwing it in people's faces. People, this is Monkey Bone, and this is the movie that's directed by Henry Selick. And Henry Selick, some people, and the man don't like this. He wants people to know, I directed The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's me. I talked to him. He said, that's me. He says, I wouldn't have done it without Tim Burton, but God damn it, y'all, give me my respect, okay? He says, because a lot of people still think Tim Burton directed.
They really do. His name's all over it.
Yeah. It's like Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
He's the one that sold it. He was a big name.
Yeah.
So I get it, but he said, you know what, fine. Let him go ahead and have his nightmare and his Christmas and everything. I'm gonna come out and show everybody what I got.
And what I got is pieces from all his movies.
This is actually based on a graphic novel called Darktown. I guess the basic premise of that book applies to what happens here. You have Brendan Fraser who plays Stu, who's a cartoonist. And he's about to blow up. His creation, Monkey Bone, is about to be accepted for a show and about to make all kind of products out there. He's about to be rich. until he actually gets into an accident and goes into a coma, which brings him down to downtown, and is there that he's trying to find a way to get back to his lovely soon-to-be fiance, what he wanted to be his fiance, Julie, played by, what's her name? Bridget Fonda. And so this is about him trying to find his way back while the forces of Dark Town try to keep him behind, using him for a particular thing, which we'll find out maybe. I can't make no promises. We'll find out anything with this, but we'll try to explore more of this plot as we get into it. One thing I will tell you about this is that, listen, we're kind of joking right here, but I did an interview with Henry Selick, and he and Kevin found this clip right here because I forgot that we even talked about this. He said, listen, I know this movie bombed. I know it was hated by everyone, and I take credit for it. He says, there's a time you got to know what you're best suited for. He says, and this is his answer for this, for why he felt like Monkeybone was a mistake for him to do.
My main lesson learned is I don't really do well in the live action universe. I've done a little bits of it here and there, but I love my world of stop motion. The animators, the crew there. I like working with actors for the voices, and that's really my strength. So I went down a slippery slope to make Monkeybone, but the film that came out is not my vision of what the film could have been. That's me, that's mine, and the lesson learned is keep out of live action, Henry.
That's refreshing, man, to hear him talk like that. That's I got a lot of respect for that.
Yeah. He said, I know where I work best. And that's what he said. Working in live action probably was not the best arena for him to be working in. So, much respect to the man for saying that.
That's awesome. I'm sorry. You usually get the directors go, man, goddamn studio up my ass.
Yeah, they took my vision.
And that motherfucking act over there had me do this. And I didn't want to do it. See, where everybody going? See, it's something else all on me. See? That's what you always get.
Yeah, you do.
You always get that. And he was like, yeah, I mean, it wasn't what I wanted, but goddamn it, I still directed it. My name's on it. And that's what it was.
Well, he was just saying, hey, I know my limits now. Yeah. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. Everybody, one of the biggest complaints was about a certain character in this movie, which we'll get to in a little bit. You can actually, and you know what? It's a shame that this movie did not do so well either, because it's a lot of hard work to do stop motion. As you can see right here, this is a time lapse of the animation process, bringing these characters to life right here. I don't need to tell you, stop motion is a very tedious process. Yeah. So I'm sure it was heartbreaking for everyone involved, but especially the animators when this did not do well. But I can tell you this, a lot of that dislike in this movie, people would argue that it was well-deserved. Sorry to anybody that worked on it, but it was just, and nobody's mad at you for going in and putting in, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears on this. But you were missing one thing here, and that's story and mainly character. There's a character in here that everybody's complaining about, but before we even get to that character, you just hold up for a minute on that character. I don't like Stu, the Brendan Fraser character. I don't like him at all. So this character Stu, who's played by Brendan Fraser, this man, he gets what most people dream about who do what he does. His cartoon gets picked up for a series by a major network. Yep. This man won the lottery, and his ass is sitting up there treating it like, oh, this is already. He ain't even got the shit yet. Ain't nobody wrote a check yet, anything, and he's already talking about, oh my God, this is such a burden.
That's our pilot. The Comedy Channel has picked us up with an order for 6 episodes.
That was me.
Oh, yeah. What? Really? I mean,
down to the hair hanging out his face.
No, emo.
I was pissed off watching this too, because man, we know what that's like. And yeah, you're right. That's winning the lottery. That's everything you dream could happen that probably won't. And here it is in his lap, and he's like, I know they just want to make money.
And when they announced his name, look at him. He's like, really? I gotta be rich and famous. Jesus, man.
Well, you would get like if he had like some sort of like anxiety, like, oh man, what if I can't really pull this off, or what if they don't like what
they don't do that.
They don't like. I know, but I'm saying that would be realistic, not the.
Oh man, woe is me, this success. You know that thing is.
Well, also when they show the cartoon right before that.
Hold on, I'll get to that. But okay. You know, this dude right here, like he can't even get up and show he can't even get up and show gratitude. Dude's just faking it when these people are applauding him.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, Stu Miley. Come on, Stu, don't be shy.
Whatever. You know, don't and sit up here faking like he don't want money. Money just annoys him. I mean, so the whole time people sit up here saying, man, look at all these products that we about to sell. Look at all the money you make. And he just, can you hurry up?
The MONKEYBONE phone. Every kid's gonna want 3, and they're gonna want their friends to have 3. Otherwise, they're not gonna be friends anymore. Hey, how about this? The MONKEYBONE backpack. You're going to Europe. Flip it.
Yeah, take that shit away. I bet you'd be like, well, I didn't say I didn't want it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, it's his creation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's agreed to all this.
Yeah. Apparently, reluctantly.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know,
I mean, his agent has set this up for him.
yeah.
He can say no.
Well, I mean, he still might, because they're like, hey, these are things we got going. All we need is you to
He
sign
ain't gonna
off
say
on
no
it.
to this shit. He trying to play.
No, he's not gonna say no to it. I'm saying, but he could have shut this shit down before they start making prototypes. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
You know what? He could have just protested and said, you know what? I'm all about the art, man. I don't want any of this. But yeah, somebody notice this fool got an agent. You don't get to this point of them making toys without signing your approval for all this shit.
Right. Without some sort of feigning interest.
But you want to fake this old emo,
rolly eyes and shit.
You know, this suffering artist shit. You know. Yeah. And then gonna try to pull that thing of like that, you know, that old shit of well, man, no, you don't understand. It's not all this, you know. I mean, I'll take it, but it's not all this. It's really about it's about love.
That girl pulled me out of a nightmare. She makes me happy, Herb. Not all of this stuff.
Yeah, get that stuff up and see how long that love lasts.
I mean, I was like, maybe he suffers from depression. Because, I mean, legitimately, you know, a lot of creative people do that. But the thing I thought was these products they're making, they weren't just bullshit products where we just rubber stamped MONKEYBONE on any kind of generic backpack. This is custom made. Every one of those things. I was like, this is cool.
Yeah. Right, like the backpack is kind of neat. It's hanging off.
The slippers.
Gosh, man. All right. I mean, if you want to sell out, Martin, sure. Man, sitting up here trying to impress his artist friends, like, man, I'm no sellout, man. They're making me do this. You. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. He's lucky his ass got anything because his cartoon sucks. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, not everyone's lucky enough to make money off their weird sexual fetishes, like getting off on your teacher's skin flaps.
It sounds weird, but for some reason, as I watched those big old flaps of hers, I began to feel...
People, that's the pilot. How those flaps, how those skin flaps right there, that's the pilot. How those flaps gave his ass a hard on.
And then the horror began.
And this is what I love, because this weird fetish that he has for loose skin or old women on their arms, that's actually, it's not only just a fetish, but it's also the origin story, and thus MONKEYBONE was born.
All at once, there he was, MONKEYBONE.
Hey, baby. MONKEYBONE.
So, exactly. So, MONKEYBONE really is his dick.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought MONKEYBONE was just a joke. So it's a cartoon about how his dick became a monkey.
And they want to go and try to give him money and destroy that piece of art.
So we got everybody that signed up for this. He got this whole crowd watching his dick. They selling toys based on his dick.
And he's mad about it.
And he has the nerve to sit up and to act annoyed. While we sit up here watching a cartoon about his dick jumping around assaulting old women. You.
Straight up assaulting, because she is not consenting to that.
No, she is not.
No.
It compromises the integrity of his art.
Of his monkey dick.
Monkey dick. That's what we're watching.
With his geriatric fetish. Yeah. Don't forget that part.
Yeah. That character pissed me off. I was like, somebody, you know what? If you feel that bad about it, let me take it to the back alley and shoot your ass in the back of the head.
Right. For real, yeah. Look into your heart.
All right, man. No. No, you got me literally riding your dick. And you gonna have the nerve to roll your eyes at me.
Wear your dick.
Yeah, wear your dick. No, man, you don't get to do this.
He should be rolling his eyes like, man, I hope they never figure out what the it is. Yeah.
You don't get to be that person. No. You your goddamn sexual assaulting monkey dick. No, hell no. We ain't having
it's
that.
About the art, man.
Maybe it's his negotiation.
Dick jump out his pants.
His negotiation technique where he just pretends like, I don't need all this. I don't need
I don't need this either.
You have to up your price if you want me.
These toys say you want to talk some shit. All right, we got something for you. One of them toys took revenge. They took action. Why? No, I don't know why he has a giant monkey bone inflatable in his car. Since he hates these products so much. But that would say, hey, y'all, I'll take care of this.
What happened?
I don't know.
Yeah, Sweet Karma came after his ass. So that monkey bone inflatable blew up, had his ass pressed on the gas, and they ran right into a gate.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. But
No,
that's all right.
and I don't. It ain't even.
It's zany.
I know. Yeah, it's zany. That's the word.
Wacky.
It's zany. In fact, it's so zany. That's one of the things people talking about with this. They talking about, what's your tone, man? What are you doing? Okay, what the happening here? Tone. Yeah, pick
one. Pick a
So they
tone.
trying to have a tragedy and a comedy in the same scene right here. Let me find this because I didn't pull this up, but now that I'm thinking about it, so they got my man here about to die, pretty much, and while he's and I wouldn't even mind a bit of comedy in there, but it's like, all right, you know what? Why are we getting all kind of, like Mark said, wacky to the point where we don't need the cartoon sound effects and everything like that. Right down to like somebody getting slapped with a monkey paw and you hear boing.
Oh my God, prolonged one too.
Too got bitch slapping that monkey.
Yeah. He deserted it with that goddamn hairdo.
It's funny because he hit that gate. I didn't think he hit that gate that hard, but laid his ass out.
Oh damn.
Yeah, man.
She got it without a scratch.
Without no scratch.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, no, I thought about that. I was like, wait, because she's walking
sitting right
around,
next to him.
and I was like, wait, he's got the collar on and everything.
Oh yeah, I think she didn't get out too clean. She got some of his blood on her.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but she got out pretty much clean, but knocked his ass out to the point where
he's in a coma.
Put him in a coma.
Everything's gonna be okay, Bro.
There's no response to external stimuli. He's probably slipped into a coma.
Shit, like the coroner already got his ass. They put him in a coffin right now.
See, I'm getting tones of Beetlejuice now. I'm getting. You're right, man.
Well, with Martin's right, and listen. Here's the thing. So if you're a Tim Burton fan, you love being in a coma because when you the moment you go into a coma, God kids, but if this really was a thing, they'd be hitting themselves over the head with hammers and shit, running the walls, trying to
running the trees and
diving head first off of buildings and shit, trying to go into a coma because
empty swimming pool.
Yeah. They be knocking themselves out trying to get into a coma, man. Because when you go into a coma in this world, you are immediately whisked away in a Tim Burton stop motion roller coaster. Tim Burton type statues and
that roller coaster takes you to Tim Burtonia.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is pretty much an old hot topic at a mall.
Yep. The only thing that was missing was them choir of dead kids talking about la 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 la.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm guessing Danny Elfman did not do the score.
Did he? I don't know. Did he? I'm not sure.
Seems like Danny Elfman.
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to go with no.
It's elvish.
And when you get there, all of a sudden it turns into a damn Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yep. Oh, it's Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Everything start coming to life, looking like talking couches and everything, welcoming you to your new home, which is downtown.
Hey, welcome you to downtown, and while you're in your coma,
Don't you hurry! Nothing but a bad freak show in there!
Is that Cheech Martin?
No, that's just a random Mexican dead thing.
A white dude talking.
There's a Mexican raccoon talking to him. It's a dead Mexican raccoon talking to him. Are you serious? I mean, let me find it. I ain't lying. My man gets there. See, this is what confuses me because he starts having, when he first gets there, he starts having visions. Of his bad memories and trauma from being a kid, like things that he was scared of, like
monkey dicks.
No, apparently not monkey dick. No, he embraced that. No, like old movie monsters and traumatizing things like roadkill that he saw actually get killed. So these are things that scared him as a kid. Minotaur, Cyclops from a movie and whatnot.
When you describe this, it sounds kind of neat and interesting. Like you go to, he gets a bag, it's psychological. These are things that scared me. He ends up running this. It sounds interesting. Now, I didn't see it when you start going off. I know it's some bullshit, but I'm just saying, that sounds interesting. That's all I'm going to say.
That sounds interesting.
Now
let me show you the results.
Nice fella! How's about a shoe shine? Fit and polished!
Damn, dead animals. Leg and
Who's
everything.
that animal?
Don't hey, listen, you're gonna ask a lot of things and we're gonna be like, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not the night to be like, what happened here? Because we gonna have no answers.
This ain't that kind of show.
Yeah, we ain't gonna have no, I'm just letting you know you asked, but we ain't got no answers, man. I'm still trying to figure this shit out.
This ain't the night for that shit.
I don't know.
All right, bro. No, fair enough.
No, I just don't know. I'm just
sometimes I can't help myself.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
Like, what did I just say?
Gonna be a lot of I don't knows.
I was you once.
I'm still, you still me, right? Because you don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know what's happening.
He said, look, you can ask, man, but it's gonna be frustrating, Billy. Because you gonna get a lot of I don't know.
Because let me explain to you why. Look at what. Because this is what happens when you get into downtown. Downtown, they call it downtown, and you go down to the darkness, and it's like a purgatory where you just limbo where you're in a coma and you're waiting to see if you're gonna wake up or not. You know, nobody knows your fate there. But when you get in there, I don't know, man. This is where the movie says you on your own. Even the movie just kind of leaves you, man.
You turn around and go. Hey, man, where the fuck you go?
You went to the carnival and you lost your mom. And you
exactly. Yeah, the movie lets go of your head and say,
that's it.
You on your own now. I can't help you here.
Oh, hey there, young fella.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
He's supposed to be like Joe Camel or something.
That's the thing. I don't know. Some things I look at, and I know it won't make no goddamn sense no matter how much I try to explain it. That poor pig don't even know what the f going on.
He on that shit.
See, based on the sketchbooks, I got the impression like, okay, in his coma, he's going through things he's drawn in his sketchbook.
Yeah.
But why is he completely terrified by these things? Like he should have some familiarity.
Well, I mean, I guess because they came to life. I don't know.
I mean, I guess it'd be like, oh wait, I know you. Oh yeah, I drew you before.
Yeah,
but he drew things he was scared of, though, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe that's why.
That's why I was
manifest itself.
When this pig popped up, I said, I said, there's some things you gonna look at and you know it won't make no goddamn sense no matter how you try to explain it. I just gave up. I gave up.
No. With those two things, I was like, all right, you guys are not connected. So it's time for me to stop trying to connect things.
I was kind of right until this fool popped up, and I was looking like him. I was like, no, hell no, I don't know what's going on.
Yo, man, you got that shit?
Yeah. This is
that pig's on meth, man.
Yeah.
Look at that motherfucker.
About on meth, right? Yeah, I'm on meth watching this movie. You go into a coma trying to figure this shit out yourself. You be hanging out with this goddamn pig. But this is where you actually get some of the best things about the movie. Because the visuals are incredible. The visuals are amazing. It's a blend of so many different animation techniques, and also just different just parts of filmmaking. Animatronics, CG, stop motion. The props are amazing. The sets are amazing. The costumes are great. And sometimes they have an interesting blend of things. Henry Selick is a stop motion animator, so he'll blend CG with stop motion, with costumes, and it's an interesting look.
You're a big celebrity down here. Down where? Downtown. We're in the nightmares.
Now, like I said, it's a lot of fun as long as you don't ask no questions. You know, if because you ain't gonna. I don't know. Did you get any answers from this? I don't know. I guess maybe you look at it enough.
That was a Minotaur, right? I think, okay.
Downtown in this movie is the most confusing ass amusement park I've ever been to, man. It's great to walk and look around. Just don't try to make no sense out of it for a little bit. And I'll explain why, because I know that they laid down some rules. I just don't think they followed them all.
Follow the rules.
No. So because that's what I want to know is like when you go into a coma, so this is what I'm thinking. And really, I'm open to, you know, if you can explain for me, I'll be willing to listen, because it's like, what I got from this is you go into a coma and you go to this limbo where everybody else goes to. You share this space with other people in a coma, but then you start seeing your nightmares. So can everybody else see your nightmares? Is everybody's nightmares coming to life and we see what people are thinking? You know, I don't know. You know,
are there other people there?
Yeah, there's other people there. You know, there's other people, because the other people are waiting. They make that obvious. There's other people, other people in a bar, you know, are waiting. You know, it's like, you know, because I look at this, I'm like, so when his nightmares are chasing him, because that's what happened. He got then his nightmares manifested, and they were trying to run his ass down.
Hey, bud. Glad to see me. No. What's the matter? Come on, dream buddy. Don't run away.
Don't you run from me, bitch!
Poked his ass in that eye, boy.
You know, so like if the hot cat woman wants to have sex with you, is she from somebody else's dream, or is she just, you know, is that one of your, is that like a fetish of yours?
I mean it, Stu. You're one in a million.
You know, is this from some other furry's wet dream that they have? You know, I don't.
You see his face though?
Yeah,
he's like,
he thinking,
yeah. I mean, you know,
yeah.
I mean, it seems like anything goes around this motherfucker.
Like, technically, I'm dead, so you know, my fucker ain't gonna be there.
I mean, this doesn't count.
Nobody in the living world has to know.
He's like, does it matter if everybody sees? I don't think it does. See, he was scared for a minute. Now he's like, well,
you have my attention.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
yeah, what stays what happens in downtown stays downtown. Ain't nobody got to know about this. Hell, I'm in a coma. I earned this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, because she kept me alive.
What did you do?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you in the car next to me, bitch. Nothing happened to you.
I went with it, man, because I thought visually it was so much fun just walking around and looking around. I could have done this with this movie all day, man. I was cool with it making no sense. I didn't care. Maybe, like I said, maybe it does. And by the way, I'm looking at it, I'm saying, I'm so taken in by the visuals and just the animation techniques. I'm like, man, this is really not that terrible, man. And then that goddamn monkey dick had to show up. And I was like, okay.
He's like, remember me? Yeah.
You forgot the name of this movie.
Yeah. Well, you don't remember now.
Shit, you forgot whose movie this is.
Yeah. It ain't Cat.
MONKEYBONE Live! Hey, guys!
He's like, they were gonna pay me for this shit. Why the anybody want this?
Yeah.
Well, I was doing this to people. Yeah. I hate MONKEYBONE. I hate that character. It's voiced by John Turturro, by the way.
Yeah, you can kind of hear it too.
I hate him. And by the way, I hate him because MONKEYBONE is the guy that everybody hates. He's the guy that thinks he's so funny even though no one's laughing. And even though no one's laughing, that don't stop him.
I wanna be loved by you. I wanna be loved by you.
Oh, shut the
real. Really, you can keep going?
Monkey.
Gee, I wonder if the dress is gonna blow up.
Did you watch MONKEYBONE?
No, I watched The 7-Year Itch.
You saw this.
I watched the movie called The 7-Year Itch. Is what I watched. And every time somebody does a Marilyn Monroe,
they got to do that.
Yes.
They want to create another Roger Rabbit so bad. They want, you know, they want to have another Daffy Duck character so bad.
Hiya, boss.
Man, that is straight from Roger Rabbit,
Yes.
except for way worse.
Plus,
Way
I
more
want to cut a stew and go like, you got to stop all this goddamn screaming.
Yeah, I know.
That is not the way to react to everything that happens to
Oh,
you.
you're talking about Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
They want to make a Roger Rabbit so bad, but they don't get it. They don't understand. You know, Roger knew when to pull back out somebody's face. You know, he knew comedy time, and he knew when to lay back. He knew when to stop acting a fool. He knew, there was something to actually, trying to get the audience's sympathy.
You're right. Roger kissed Eddie when Eddie saved his life. Like, when he hit him from the weasels. That's why he kissed him, not just going, hey, what's up, Eddie?
Hey, man.
Hey, what over, baby?
Well, Bugs Bunny would kiss Elmer Fudd just to piss him off.
Well, good. He should kiss me then, because he's pissing me off. Kiss my ass, what he can do.
Yeah, but he didn't get mad and go, get off me like Eddie did, or Elmer Fudd. He goes, ah! Like you said, he screamed and you hate it. See, that was an annoying scream.
What gets me about Monkey Bone, he's one of those guys, man. Monkey Bone's one of those guys, he don't understand anything but an ass whooping.
Jumbo! Get on the Julie train. I'm bored, Miss Julie Juice and Beauty train.
He's gonna whoop his ass.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I had it, boy. He was me, man. I'm sick of this shit. He went
too far.
Yeah, I'm tired of this.
All right, goddamn it, that's enough.
Yeah.
Goddamn it.
Because we talking about his girl, he's like, I'm just sick of this son of a bitch.
I'm bored. Get on the Julie train. I'm bored, Miss Julie Juice and Beauty.
I've had enough. And he handles it too. He said,
somebody in the bar, somebody talking shit across the room. Like,
yeah, exactly. He went over there too. I had enough of this shit.
Julie got a booty.
I said, come here, bitch.
Come here,
bitch. Look at him. Yeah, but he ain't gonna learn. He's not gonna learn.
No, of course not.
On a board, the lady got a loose caboose. I'm bored.
He's trying to be cool about it. Like, he's gonna settle down a little bit, but no.
He goes, you ain't gotta move that.
No, when Brendan Fraser was trying to be cool, in fact, when he got up, he just doubled down.
Julie got a booty.
Julie got a booty. I'm sorry, that was just me. Julie got a booty.
He ain't gonna learn till he gets his ass beat. That's the only way he learns.
He was thinking about his girlfriend the whole time?
Yeah. Yeah, Julie got a booty. Julie got
a loose caboose. Got a loose caboose.
Get on the Judy train.
Yeah.
He said got a loose caboose. In the ass all the time. Hey, why that didn't rhyme, man?
So he said, got a loose caboose and jump on the Julie train. So he talking about she's a hoe.
Yeah, your girl's a hoe.
And I'm gonna run a train on her with a bunch of my boys.
And then Julie got a booty. That was it.
Yeah, that's I've had enough of you, goddammit. Enough is enough. Enough is too much, Monkey Bone.
Gotta lose caboose.
Boy, these two together, I can't stand them, man. And don't bring them to no bar. Right. I mean, that goes without saying. Don't bring no bar club, because he will f your game up.
I brought you a refill.
I'd love a stiff one, but Stu here forgot to endow me. Whip me.
Oh, bitch.
Man, you know better than to bring him.
No. Well, you see why, yeah?
Because at first I was like, oh man, he's fucked up his game. I was like, hey, you brought that on yourself.
Yeah, he shouldn't have brought him there. And I like it too, because he's driving his ass crazy.
And you know you like that.
I know it's
Tom Green.
Oh yeah.
He sure is, because he's driving his ass crazy, man. Brendan Fraser, it is like Rip Torn and Tom Green, because he can't take it no more. He just starts throwing shit at him.
I'm reporting this to my union.
What union?
Chewbacca.
That's it. That's enough, goddammit. He had it.
He'd be like, hey, son of a bitch, what's wrong with you?
Hey, man, I was just playing.
Hey, bitch, what's wrong with you?
And he was like, he threw the shit slow too, so he knew. He was like, I'm gonna hit this. He didn't just fire the range. He was like, yeah, all right. I'm gonna see you move this way. I'm gonna get him. Right this floor.
Yeah. Keep on.
Hey.
I thought you go like, that's pretty good Chewbacca. I got it.
Yeah, I know it's a euphemism for jacking off, but I want to choke the shit out that monkey, man. That monkey. And I ain't gonna lie though. I like to see people annoyed, but he annoyed the shit out of me too, man. I can't. I want to throw some shit at him too.
I was annoyed at first, but the more it went on, I was like, this is actually kind of funny.
Well, you know what, man? It's all fun and games. So I tell you, you can't trust no people like this, man. Our monkeys. You know, when you see somebody being that much of an asshole, You goddamn right they're gonna do something to stab you in the back. It's bad enough that he's that annoying. It's worse that Monkeybone ends up being a villain. I'm gonna tell you what happens here. So in downtown, you can wake up and leave downtown if you have a pass. There's a Grim Reaper that comes out dressed all in white, by the way, and then if they give you this golden ticket or this gold bar, then you have a one-way ticket out of your coma. Of course, since you in downtown, they make you leave in the silliest ass way. I love Brendan Fraser. Like, why is that old?
Yeah. All right, man. Look, man. If he got out, I know I'm getting out.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now.
There's not another dignified way.
No,
don't go.
Make you look stupid on your way out.
His eyes all bugged out too. He's all.
So he decides to steal one, and he has to steal one from death. And this what when you think things can get any crazier, he has to steal one from death. Death played by your girl.
Yep.
Downtown trolley, right on schedule.
Yes, all right.
Whoopi Goldberg,
Yeah.
but I forgot she was in this. She plays Death in the movie.
Was that Thomas Hayden Church?
Yes, it was.
That's who that was.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure that out.
Mistake that
Yeah,
voice.
exactly.
But
I knew it was him just looking at him, and then the voice was like, "Yep."
Yeah.
Okay, I was trying my hardest to figure out who that was.
That brother wrong.
That's
look
not,
at him. He's like, look how they did me, man.
That ain't makeup. That's his expression right there.
And he's like, this is pre-sideways. You know I had to do this. I had to do this shit.
Yeah.
This is pre-Oscar nom.
They coming at me sideways right now.
Yeah, he's like, mother. Boy, my shit went
I
down.
forgot about that was Thomas Hayden Church.
Was Wings still on then?
No, Wings have been done.
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
It's like,
Okay.
like, why he's like, does it look like Wings is still on?
Man, and so they have to, when they get in there, they have to like dress up like the Grim Reaper. Well, I don't know if I told you that. I told you that they have Grim Reapers that come out and give people their gold bar to leave. So Stu, along with Monkeybone, they figure like, well, if we dress up like a Grim Reaper and they do the whole, monkey on the shoulder thing, they get walking around, knocking over
that shit.
Yeah, and of course they get caught because one, Monkeybone can't stop being Monkeybone. He can't shut up. And once they get caught, now what I like about this is like Monkeybone is so annoying that he causes Whoopi Goldberg's head to blow up.
Fire in the hole!
By the way, there's no real reason other than he's just that annoying for her to blow up. Makes for a cool visual though because everybody's like, oh shit, Whoopi Goldberg died. Nah, she got a spare.
Okay, alrighty, take it easy.
Screw that, it's like a light bulb.
That's a pretty good effect though.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it
actually,
is.
that's what I'm saying. The visuals are very imaginative and very cool. They don't make no sense.
No.
Sense. I mean, look, it's nightmares. Nightmares don't make sense.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. This damn monkey over here, Mark trying to get me to like this monkey. I don't like this monkey. This monkey, this monkey.
John Turturro, how you gonna not like John
I'll tell you
Turturro?
why. Because once you turn your back on him, that's when that tries to pull one on you. They get the pass. They're about to leave. And Brendan Fraser, this is the one time at Stu where I was like, this is cool, man. He's finally kind of settling down and saying, you know what? Yeah, you've been a pain in the ass, but man, I've grown to like you. If I could take you with me to the living world, I would, man. But let's go ahead and have a loving goodbye and check out what Monkeybone does.
Been a hell of a figment, pal. Sure wish I could take you home with me.
Right back at you.
No joke, little buddy. I really do love
Bam! Hey, look at me. His ass hard. Throw a glance at me when you
Yeah. You thought I forgot, huh?
As if things weren't confusing enough,
God.
that wasn't even Monkeybone's plan to do that. That was somebody else. The whole thing was orchestrated by the god of sleep, Hypnos, actually played by, you know who that is? Look at that. That's Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh, I couldn't see him.
Now Giancarlo Esposito, who plays Hypnos, man. He's the one that gives Stu the idea. He said, listen, you ain't got to wait around like these other people, man. I'm the god of sleep. Let me tell you what's up around here. Go and steal that pass and and you'll be good, man.
And this is extremely off the record. Sneak up right under Death's nose and steal one of those exit passes.
Now, this is the one time I will say that maybe Stu had this coming because Why are you gonna listen to a man who's literally dressed like Satan?
Yep.
This man's the devil.
In fact, he's just like Sammy Davis Jr. as Satan.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Get yourself a copacetic pass, Daddy-o.
You don't trust nobody with no ascot on laying in bed and shit. Yeah.
I tell you, I don't trust nobody whose legs are shorter than his torso. Boy, he had these little legs. These little puppet legs the whole time he's talking. No, I did laugh at this the whole time he's talking. His little legs was itching each other and trying to scratch each other.
You made this pact with your sister? Huh? No life support?
He little puppet legs.
Oh, they like centaur legs?
Yeah. But they're real skinny.
Oh, yeah.
They're real skinny.
Yeah, this fool can't even. That's one thing he's laying down. Don't get him trying to walk.
The most esteemed! The most!
Enough. Oh, Jesus. That's horrifying.
It is.
It was especially that expression on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got these little legs that can barely support his body.
Right, and it's just so...
Well, you ever seen them old women whose hips are out and they walk away?
Yeah, too much.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
but don't mess with them because why was there this plan to take over Stu's body? So Hypnos, he has this idea to get people to have more nightmares. You know, apparently nightmares are getting old in downtown. So he's like, we need some fresh, new nightmares around. Our stuff is getting stale. So,
Okay. This is so convoluted.
Just listen to me, y'all. So how is he going to get to? He's going to get people to get more nightmares and have more nightmares. Well, Stu's girlfriend works for a sleep institute where they make a formula for nightmare juice that somehow Hypnos he knew about.
We sent you up here to make nightmares. Now you get out there and you get that nightmare juice and you get to work.
It don't make no sense, but it did give me one of my favorite lines in the movie.
But when you dream, your monkey ass is mine.
Oh, shit. Man, you just said your mama again.
Your monkey ass
is mine.
And I'm going to tell you something, man.
This shit is all over.
That character is presented like a big villain in this. He has one more scene after that, and his ass is gone.
Yep.
Oh, man.
They use him one more time because they have to. They got to figure out a key to get this into some door somewhere. He has the key, so they give you one more scene with him and Rose McGowan as the Catwoman to get that key.
Let's not think about dogs. Let's think about pussycats.
That fool's the main villain, and he is gone. He ain't got no. I don't know if they cut some out. He's not in the climax.
Nah, man. You know, he busted one and just. He's a dream master. Whatever.
I got what I want. Yeah.
Bitch, I knew you took that key. I'm trying to get some keys. Hey, I got the keys.
Tell Stu he can go on, man. Shit, I was just trying.
Matter of fact, that wasn't the right key, but I don't.
So this is the thing. Why are they making nightmare juice at this institute?
Yeah, right.
What's weirder is why do they have an orangutan? They got one orangutan.
What?
They got one orangutan at the sleep institute, which looks like it's somebody's kitchen.
You ask why do they have an orangutan? Why are they making nightmare juice? I ask why not.
Well then,
that's the question that gets you through this.
Somehow, given everything that's happened, that makes more sense than anything. Stop asking why. Ask why not.
Why don't you just give that back?
No, I'm gonna ask why. I'm gonna ask why. Why are we doing this? Why are we here?
That's the monkey that's possessing him right
there.
Yeah,
he's possessed
by the soul patch and all that.
Yeah. All of a sudden he's turned into like somebody who's embraced all of the commercialism behind Monkeybone. Like, shit, I don't know what he was doing. This is cool.
Right. And do you see the song the Kaida playing?
Yeah.
Mini Ripperton.
Yeah.
So, Martin, I know I have to ask why. I got to keep asking why. So how
you're gonna regret it?
So because you're asking right now. So Corey, how are they going to get this nightmare juice out to all the people so that they have these nightmares? Well, Stu just signed a deal to sell these Monkeybone farting toys where the thumb is up his ass and you pull it out and it releases this green gas. That's when Stu has an idea. He says, wait a minute. What if those farts were replaced with nightmare juice?
I guess.
Nightmare in a butt.
What if they were replaced with nightmare juice? And then I went and gave all the toys away at this museum fundraiser that I'm hosting. And then when I bust this giant piñata of my head full of monkey bone toys, every adult in the room would scramble to it and get these monkey bone toys.
Because all the adults in the room want the farting monkey toy.
Farting monkey toy. And hey, y'all, you see where this is going?
Genius.
Instant nightmares.
They're dangerous. No, you can't.
Oh, everyone will get a whiff of those nightmare farts. And then nightmares, people. Martin, maybe you were right. Quit asking why.
Because you got a whole lot of whys going on there.
You don't need that nightmare juice if you just watch Brendan Fraser in this shit, because there's a point where he gets possessed by monkey bone and just starts acting like a monkey. Shit, that's nightmarish enough on his own.
Oh shit!
He look at the dog and bitch, I know it ain't you.
The dog calls it out.
Yeah, the dog came and that dog sniffed.
Dogs always snitch on you.
That dog sniffed evil, man. That dog like, hey, wait a minute, bitch, you ain't Stu.
He said, bitch, I know that ain't you.
He changed his ass up on the counter. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that dog came in like, bitch, nah, Julie, get away from him, man. That ain't him.
Buster, look who's here.
Yeah, I know.
Hello, Buster.
Don't bust me.
Oh, damn. God damn.
Don't you busted me.
You usually get a nipping at him.
Yeah, usually
you got a full on bite.
Big old bite.
Yeah, but you won't do that shit
I know
again.
you goddamn dick monkey. I know who you are.
Yeah, now get the out of my house. You're lying. All right, that was kind of funny. I'm sorry.
That's why I showed that. That was funny.
He's a lying son of a bitch. She's like, what the f you talking about? You ain't hear this motherfucker?
It's a lie on me. He's talking about a dog. That dog bark. You talking about that dog lying.
He's a lying son of a bitch.
You ain't hear him lying on me, girl? But take that back.
That dog was trying to fuck you. Don't listen to him.
Man, but they get some point with Brendan Fraser. I don't know. It was kind of cringy, man, when he has to like actually be a monkey boy.
Kind of cringy.
Kind of boy shit. I just like stop. Please stop. This is the shit that Nightmares is made of. See that? That was like, oh Jesus, boy. I know Brendan Fraser looks back at this shit and just says, what the f was I thinking, man?
You messed up with that statement. Looks back at it. He ain't looking back at that shit. He bought and burned every copy he could.
He tried to scrub the internet.
Like, oh, I loved you in Monkey Bone. I don't know what you're talking about.
That wasn't me.
No. It's one of my favorite movies. I've never been in a movie called Monkey Bone. I'm telling you, when I was a kid, bring that shit up one more time.
You got to be all man. Lady.
Rubbing his taint on it.
Yeah, he just sits on her face. Get his bitch.
About to shit on her.
That's what it looked like. I was like, man, he's gonna be a monkey. That'd be the next.
That's what I thought. I was like, yeah.
Hey,
open up.
Yeah, I don't see her complaining. No, they must have done this before.
Here I come, baby.
And she let it go too long. And she let it go too long until the last minute where she absolutely had to move.
Because probably up to this point, she was like,
coming to get you.
Yeah, let me get that. All right, enough. It was kind of cool before.
She's like, look, I'll eat your ass, but I ain't gonna have you just jump on me.
Well, you said Stu was doing nothing before.
Yeah, before Stu was born, he was being all emo. But now she's like, oh, this is exciting. Now she's about to make money. Yeah, let's do this.
That's why she let it go this far.
Exactly. Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah. And that's when she was like, oh, wait a minute.
I don't like Look, let's just do it the regular way, okay?
No, it's too late.
Well, if he didn't get crazy eyes and start yelling, dive, she would have stayed right there.
I said, no, it's too late. Let's do the regular one. Now we in this now, bitch.
No, bitch, it's too late for that. We come this far. Point of no return.
You done got me wrapped up now. You see, he's right the hard way. Oh, you choose the hard way.
Yeah, all right. Shit.
You stay still, goddammit. Nah, but you're right, the crazy eyes and dive. That's what she was like, ew. Like, no. I was okay with some of the other shit, but them eyes, I can't have you, them dead old.
You want to get crazy? All right, let's go.
Yeah. You said I was born before, huh? Let me show you something now.
Yeah. You want to spice things up?
Yeah.
All right, shit.
Oh my God, that's a horrifying
I'm about
face.
to put that Tabasco on your ass right now.
Yeah. Literally, he looks so crazy that she's like, can I just eat your asshole right? I mean, can we just keep it nice and regular?
You about to eat everything. He does a version of Brick House that will cause plenty of people restless.
It's so
nights.
cringe.
Oh, it is so cringy.
She's a brick. That lady stacked, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back.
Oh, wow. You slapped her? He's like, you slapped her. Ain't no nothing back, bitch. Pay attention. She got everything.
Act like you don't know me.
Yeah.
You know me.
Bitch, you know me.
Try like you embarrassing me. Yeah, I'll put you this damn backhand right here.
For everybody.
Yeah, for everybody. Act like you don't know me. You better recognize.
That's that old school. Act like you don't know me.
Act like you don't know me.
That lady stacked, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back.
God. As your friend expression, just kill me now.
Yeah, she's like, I know. Yes, I did. You want to know?
Oh.
It's like he slapped.
He looked like that. He really
I know
did,
he
but
did.
It looked like that.
I know he did. That's what makes it so funny to me, because I know he did.
Shit, I want to kind of
look
leave like that. I don't want to say nothing. That's my truth. He slapped the shit out of her.
That's my interpretation. Don't act like you don't know me, bitch.
Because she was in there like, yeah, bitch, you know me. He went and got that dog. He dosed that dog.
Oh.
He's like, trying to wrap my ass out. He made that. Yeah.
Just get stitches.
So let me see, man. Yeah, he went and found that dog to experiment that nightmare juice on him. So yeah, me, wait, I got something for you.
Actually, no, I don't think I'm overreacting.
Come here, bitch. Come here.
Oh shit. Oh.
Man, he mad.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Physically assaulted that dog. Bring your snitching ass here. I got something for you.
You can tell him.
Shut your ass up.
Sweet dreams, you little bastard.
God damn.
And laid his ass out too.
It's like you're a mafia customer snitch on. Pop, pop.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, a cat with some scissors?
A cat on top of a
thing. A cat who clearly doesn't want to be there, too. The cat's all like...
Got another with a shotgun.
Oh, my God. This is Christ. One had scissors. Big old scissors.
Hey, one ready to shoot his ass in the head.
All right. That's kind of funny. I'm sorry. See, with the dog in the nightmare, there's a bunch of cats ready to up.
Yeah,
with pitchforks and shit.
Cut his balls.
I'll cut his dick off.
That dog didn't say nothing no more. He woke up the next day quiet as hell. You sleep well, huh?
Yeah.
Look.
So he's sharing this purgatory with some other people. Of course, for a joke, they all had to be famous people.
Oh, famous people.
I'm Lizzie Borden.
How you doing?
Killer DeHaan.
Okay, see, this don't make no sense to me because these are supposed to be people in a coma.
Yeah. Lizzie Borden died in like 1920
Attila the Hun,
or
Stephen
something.
King, and I don't even know. Did they do this when he was in a coma?
I didn't
that
think
would
about
make
that.
sense. But
that would make sense.
But Edgar Allan Poe and Lizzie Borden and Attila the Hun, they've been in a coma for centuries.
I think Julian has the answer.
I do.
Oh, what's up?
So it's because.
I know. Yeah,
it's because someone else took control of their body.
That's right. Like the way the monkey took his body. Because Stephen King comes back later and says that Cujo took over his body. Which still don't make no sense. Because why is he not acting like a dog the whole time?
And by the way, who's the Jewish dude playing Stephen King?
I'm Stephen King.
You like the professor off The Simpsons.
Like Jerry Lewis playing Stephen King.
It was one way. Like before he said who he was, I was like, wow, this guy looks like Stephen King. I know it's not him.
Yeah, that's what I thought too at
He's
first.
like, my name is Steve. I was like, oh. But it is all right, these people from centuries ago and Stephen King, like, why would you lump him in with these guys? Like, you could kind of make the Stephen King, Edgar Allan Poe connection because they're both writers who wrote horror.
Yeah.
But then the rest of them, you're like, wait.
Unless Stephen King was in a coma at that time or recently got out of the coma.
Right. But, okay, so his body was stolen by a dog he wrote about?
Yeah.
A fictional dog that he wrote about?
But also Lizzie Borden was kind of random too.
Yeah. It's all kind of random. That joke didn't work for me. Near the end, there's a cameo pretty much by Chris Kattan. And I thought, that's his name, right?
Yeah,
Chris Kattan, yeah. I thought he was actually pretty good because of the physical comedy that he had to do, because he has to run and act like his neck is broken.
Yeah.
And I thought, for pulling that off, that was pretty well done. Now, everything around him is some silly ass slapstick. Bob Odenkirk, who plays Better Call Saul, you can see him in here too. But yeah, everything surrounding him is silly. But I thought that he was pretty good. He runs with his ass sticking out.
He always, you never sounded like he flails and he's so small.
Yeah.
But his physical comedy though. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Hey, stop that guy. Hey.
What happened here is that when Brendan Fraser comes back to stop Monkeybone, he can't have his own body, so he comes back in the body of a gymnast who just died, who's an organ donor. So all these other guys are chasing him, but they, hey, come back with those organs. It's,
right.
Yeah, it's
not
silly.
Come back zombie person.
No.
Why are you still alive? You owe us organs.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call him a cameo. He's on the poster.
That's true. That is true.
Matter of fact, I kept thinking he had a bigger part in this movie, and it was so much of it was going by. I was like, well, shit, maybe I'm thinking about a different movie.
Yeah, he's only in it at the end. Really.
Yeah,
I looked it up, and he named him over the title.
Yeah.
Like it says Brendan Fraser, Bridget Fonda, and Chris Kattan.
He's hardly in it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
about
he
it.
doesn't come until like the third act.
And when
maybe
he's
they cut
in
him
it,
out. A lot. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe so. But I mean, I can see why he probably got listed. It's just that he's not in the movie very long to be in the credits like that, or being listed third. But I mean,
this is the height of his fame on Saturday Night Live.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's why
on Saturday Night Live, and plus he has like a moment with Bridget Fonda in here. It's supposed to be like his moment of heartfelt acting.
I was happy, Julie. I really was. Just try to remember me like that.
So he plays a pivotal part in the story. What story you can make out with this, but
she's like, how much was that contract you got?
Yeah.
We're gonna replace it when you get the real money, right?
And then some of the other appearances in here, like Dave Foley, they just got him pulling his ass out for this. He did make me laugh because he just running with his ass like screaming. Yeah, he's screaming. He got dosed. He dosed himself. And he started seeing clothes moving, so he took all his clothes and just started running. Ass hanging out, yeah.
He's running fast too.
Look how fast he ran, man.
They gonna catch him.
He's gone.
Get that up.
Leave.
Y'all gonna find his ass 2 days later.
Charge that to the game, man. Find him in the woods later on.
Yeah.
When he passed out. He's screaming, looking right behind him. He's scared of everything. He's screaming.
Man, the end of this is so crazy. I almost got to give respect for it.
Jesus Christ.
At the end of it, man, they just throw everything. They just say, F it at the end. Hey, we can't do anything crazy than we have done before. You ain't gonna ask no questions now. So at the end, Chris Kattan as Stu and Stu as Monkeybone, they get into a fight swinging from an inflatable giant Monkeybone float with organs just falling out the sky. Yeah, actually, I did laugh at one part with this because at first I thought like, all right, y'all just being a little too silly now.
I think it can be saved. Put it on ice.
Now I said, all right, whatever, man. But this made me laugh because of the way they ended this scene. Watch what they do to the little boy.
I'll take that young man!
Hey, dog, Paul, his bitch ass.
Hey, Paul, right on top. Look at his legs.
Yeah, he done.
Whoopi Goldberg shows up in a giant transformer for no reason.
See ya!
Oh, no, that's not it. Where is she at? Oh, here it is. It's like both. I like she mashes them back together.
Stu!
What's up,
What
man?
you doing
Like,
here?
Yeah, she.
I know I got an Oscar, right?
See, I think she crushed them back together. Let me see this. Here it is. Yeah, she mashed them back up.
I really gotta go!
Hey!
Now that's the monkey and
Stu.
And Stu. Yeah, she's putting them back together.
Right. Which one is the one that's the bad one? Brendan Fraser.
Brendan, this is a good Brendan Fraser rating.
Okay.
They've
Sorry.
been separated.
Right, got it.
That I can't answer.
Okay, good.
That one I can't answer.
Because the other
right
one
there.
had a different name, right?
Yeah.
The bad one.
And then she's like, all right, this movie needs to be done. So she tells him to bend over. She thumps his ass out of downtown.
See ya!
Only got a foot in his ass the first time.
Only got a finger this time. And then, of course, they want to end it. It's just kind of like, all right, he makes it back and happy ending. There you go. But your boy is back.
People, take off your clothes!
All right, we don't need to see this cartoon.
We gotta end this.
Yeah, nobody cares. But there you go.
I bet you at the premiere, everybody was like, what the fuck? Even the premiere?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you sound like, what do you think?
A bunch of those plastered smiles. Get outside.
Because it's straight up premieres, they're all kissing ass.
Yeah. There you go, boy, Monkeybone. Y'all chose a good one.